I've been on the Type99 Soft for just 4 days now, and the difference was honestly pretty instant. My aim feels more controlled, and the tracking, it feels, I guess, a little bit smoother. And one thing for sure is my confidence definitely shot up. But since you guys loved the Zero video and it did really well, I just wanted to make a video on this mousepad too. I think there's also a comment asking for this, and I finally got it. So I'll try to explain what it does well, what surprised me, and how I actually did in Counter Strike. Instantly, the first thing I noticed was the control. Yes, obviously it's a control pad, but it actually feels exactly like one. I know that sounds crazy, but my aim just felt way more locked in. Um, on the Artisan Zero, honestly, I was super on and off for months, especially in pugs. I mean, some days I looked like a demon, and some other days I just couldn't hit anything. I was just really inconsistent. But with the Type 99 already, that changed immediately. It gave me a lot of confidence to take my duels. I could actually swing wide now. I can hold angles and actually trust the micro adjustments. The stopping power is insane on this pad. It's way better than I expected. I thought it was gonna feel similar to my Zowie GSR2, but it's actually slower and more controlled than that. But to go into what surprised me, it honestly was super natural how it felt. It was almost like instantly, and of course, maybe that's because I used control pads all of my life for the most part. But I seriously thought I'd prefer the Zero over the Type 99. I thought the Type 99 was going to be too slow, but the glide feels super smooth, and I don't know how to explain it 100%, but it's like whenever you start the mouse movement, the initial friction, it's smooth and easy. I don't know how, but it's super controlled, and that's something I like a lot. And another thing that surprised me is again it handle. I'm a pretty aggressive player. I like peeking a lot of stuff that I shouldn't, but I thought it would make that harder in like entering, but it honestly didn't. The control made it easier to swing with a lot of confidence because I wasn't scared of over flicking or losing my spray, and it also helps keep the crosshair placement super locked. So I find peaking angles even easier on this. And again, that's also something that surprised me is like how much more consistent the angle holding was for me. Because on the Zero, any small movement, it gets picked up immediately, especially on the sense I'm on. I'm on 1.8 or 1.1 800 DPI. So even if you're a little bit shaky or full of adrenaline on the Zero, you definitely feel it. Like you have to, lock in even harder. But the Type 99 it just dampens that and helps you, like I said, keep your crosshair very locked in, I guess you could say. So overall, after 4 days and I think around like 3 to 4 pugs, the Type 99 Soft is just I think is gonna be my new main pad. It just fits the way I aim right now and just play the game. I mean, the control, the consistency, and even the confidence. I'm finding again just in the duels. It all lines up with what I've been looking for. Who knows? Like I said, the Zero isn't a bad mouse pad. Maybe I was just playing too high of a sense. So if my play style changes, or if I just want to experiment again, I might switch back to it. But for now, 100%, the Type 99 is gonna be staying on my desk. It just feels really good.